finally got around to reading the Skip Bayless tweet and listening to the Skip Bayless thing with Shannon Sharp. And I decided to have any interest in it, but fine. I went and read it. You all wanted him fired for this?
People are lunatics, Mike.
People wanted him fired for this tweet?
Still do.
I mean, unless I missed one, because again, like,
No. It's the one.
I'm not on there, so I often miss things. But if it's the one that I'm reading here, and he did this before the game had been canceled.
Oh yeah. So if he's guilty of anything.
Well, but hold on, just let me read it. So, to make sure that that we're talking about the same thing.
Yep.
Okay, this was before the game was canceled,
Yep.
maybe even as the ambulance was rolling away.
It's within like 40 minutes.
Okay, so it was before the game was canceled.
Yeah.
He says, meaning that night in real time, as everyone's still standing around wondering what's going on. He says, no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game. But how? This late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome. ... Which suddenly seems so irrelevant. That's the one, right?
Yep, that's the one.
And you people wanted him fired?
Yeah, because he dared to talk about what this could potentially do in terms of a competitive imbalance. So this is what I'm going to say. If he's guilty of anything, Mike, I think it's just bad timing. He's a Twitter addict, like many of us are. It's a time like that, like, dude, put the phone away in case you say something stupid that may cost you your livelihood. So he's guilty of bad timing because he tweeted that within half hour, 40 minutes of Hamlin being down on the ground.
Definitely, you didn't know if the guy was going to live or die at that point. And so, dude, like, probably just hold that for a second. But you want to fire a guy for that? I mean, he did say the outcome, which is irrelevant. Okay? And he didn't say, no doubt the NFL is considering postponing the rest of this game. He didn't say, but why?
Right, no, I don't think that there was any...
He said, but how?
Yeah, right. There's no wording in there, to me at least, that's crass or... looked at this as like, whether the games must go on or anything like that.
What is wrong with everybody?
People are outrage enthusiasts.
What's wrong with you people?
It's this gotcha thing, too. People love they want to get you.
That's a fireable offense?
I don't think
He
so.
called the outcome irrelevant. What's the matter with everybody? And oh, by the way, you all like to say that tweet didn't age well. That take didn't age well. This tweet aged well because 2 days later, the Cincinnati Bengals, who in real time were magnanimous and did everything right for Damar Hamlin and the Bills, 2 days later, they're sending out emails to the competition committee and the league saying you shouldn't vote for this new proposal because it's unfair to us. They're fighting for the win, the outcome. They're fighting for their rights going into the play. They're fighting for the game.
Yeah, what benefits them?
So, again, this late in the season, a game of this magnitude is crucial to the regular season outcome, which is 1,000% right, as we found out, because it took a week for the league to come up with a solution and everyone to agree to it, because it was so important and so crucial to so many teams across the league that they were fighting it out behind the scenes for 5 days, whatever this is, 4 days, 3-4 days. But
it's the timing that got him in trouble, Mike. I mean, again, people are a-holes.
But let's define trouble. Like, I'd say, Skip, hold that one.
Yeah, if he waited till the morning, there's no issue here. It's that he tweeted it within.
Fire him?
Oh, I mean, people have lost their minds with stuff like this.
You suck, people. On Twitter and this, I mean...
Mike, I think his co-host is also guilty of this behavior, too, because Shannon Sharp took the next day off because he was so quote-unquote offended by it, and then got up on a soapbox the following day when he did show up, and it feels like that show is now broken. Like, those two can't coexist.
I didn't bother, I don't care to engage in this, so Skip Bayless said something. I didn't even bother, but I finally last night said, all right, finally, I'll go read the thing. Was even hot and bothered about. And I said, I gotta have the wrong one.
Yeah, I'm usually not the one to defend Skip Bayless. I think he has all the believability of like a television preacher, but in this case, like, it's just bad timing.
Fire him?
It's crazy.
Cancel him. For that. Why don't you rip him? Call him insensitive and heartless. Fine. I don't know what you do. Retweet him. Give him a thumbs down. I don't know, whatever your kids do. Give him one of those. Blast him. Lose his livelihood. And he's fine. Believe me. Makes a good amount of money. I worry about his livelihood. But take away a man's job for that?
That's crazy.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Why you, if anything, that's the best decision you've made in your career.
Oh my God.
Is that you've stayed away from this crap.
Oh God. But like,
not on there.
But I finally read it. I was like,
trouble.
You've got to be. I must be missing something.
Nope, that was it.
And the take aged well. It aged well. Because the league then spent a week fighting it out, what they were going to do and how they were going to handle the game. He was right. That it was so crucial to the regular season outcome that it took him a week to figure it out. Now people are pissing and moaning about how come we're flipping coins and going to neutral sites, and what about us, and what about us, and what about us, and what about us, and what about us?
Yeah, because the game was not completed, and this is the situation they found themselves.
Because the game's important to people. That's okay, too. It's okay for the game to be important to you. It's important to DeMar Hamilton. Hamlin, excuse me. He woke up, and I'm all revved up. DeMar Hamlin wakes up and says, did we win? That's important to him. It's important to the people that follow stuff, and it's okay for football to be important. Like, that's okay, too. You fire the guy. Good God. All right, that's it. Rant's over. Breaks on. Then we're back with your calls, I promise.